A lot of people think that it's a good thing to buy a sports car, but based on my experience, it's not all sunshine, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to share with you some drawbacks and the not so good sides. And before I go any further, I just want to clarify that the sports car in the garage is a Porsche Cayman. I don't know how you pronounce that, okay? It's not like super expensive, it's not like super high class, it's just a normal sports car, it's not a supercar, okay? Also, it's not mine, it's my mom's. So the first drawback is that it's hard for me to say this, but I gotta say it. When you drive a sports car, you will start to realize that some people only treat you nice because you drive a freaking sports car. Because here's the thing, just from today alone, I was just walking in a shopping center and I get this almost all the time. People are staring at me and then they were like laughing, and then it's like, okay, maybe I look weird or dress weird. And then sometimes people be like, are you a guy or girl? Then it's like, there are people who are like rude sometimes. Right after that, I went to buy groceries. So I carried them and I put it at the back of the car and also at the front of the car. So I was putting groceries inside and then this random stranger just came out from nowhere and then he's like, oh my god, I really like your car. Oh my god, you dress so nice too. Then I'm like, what the shit is the difference between like just now while I was walking in a shopping center, people were like judging me from head to toe, which like I said, you should totally look in the mirror. I'd rather look like a piece of shit and not be an idiot than be an idiot and then also living in your mom's basement probably. Then you start to realize how fake some people are. Of course, there are some nice people in this world who treat you nice all the time, so I'm trying not to generalize. Then the second drawback of owning a sports car is we didn't buy a lot of groceries, but there was not enough space to put groceries. Okay, there was not enough space. I used to try to stuff my luggage at the front and we couldn't close the freaking. And then the third drawback is that there's only 2 freaking seats, so if my brother wants to follow me and my mom, he had to take a second car. Then it's like a waste of fuel, you know what I'm saying? That's why I always tell people that if you want a sports car just for convenience, then don't buy it. Don't buy it. Because if you want to buy a sports car, you've got to really love sports car just for the sake of loving it. You just love maybe the engine sound. Maybe you just love the design of the car. Maybe you just love the fact that it can drive fast, even though in Singapore, like, you can't really speed, you can't really drive fast. It's like there's a traffic light every 5 seconds, 10 seconds. So when it comes to practical purposes, don't buy a sports car, okay? Don't buy. Just buy a normal car. It's affordable and you get a lot of space and you get to drive your kids around, your siblings around, then it's like really convenient. Basically, sports car is not that practical. It's just for people who want to drive it for fun, for people who want to drive it because that is their dream car. For my parents, they buy it because it's their dream car. And of course, the fourth drawback, depending on the country that you live in, you are going to attract jealous people who is probably going to scratch your car, who's gonna like try to rob you. There are sometimes strangers who come near the car while I was opening the door. I was like so paranoid. So that's the fourth drawback. Like, if you have anxiety problems like me, then don't drive a sports car, don't buy it. In fact, in Singapore, you can take public transport, you can take Grab, you can take bus. It saves you a lot of cost. Of course, the fifth drawback is that the oil change and then the maintenance cost is going to be more expensive than non-sports cars. And also, if you're somebody who like to have conversations while you're in the car, then it's like you're driving and then your wife is talking to you but the engine sound is too loud. Then your wife be like, are you even listening to me? Before you buy something that looks nice on the surface, think about the drawbacks, okay? Because the drawbacks are what a lot of people don't see. Taking public transport is something that you feel is more cost saving. You want to invest your money somewhere else, then feel free to do that. But if your dream car is like a sports car, then buy it for yourself to reward yourself. Only when you have enough spare cash that you can afford to lose, that you can use for yourself, then feel free to buy it, okay? So if you drive a sports car, or if you have friends or you know people who drive sports car, let me know down in the comment section below what are the other things that I missed out that I did not mention. Okay, so with that, I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye!